revolution. The revolution that sparked beauty, truth, freedom, and above all, love. Love, how do I define that? A feeling that cannot be explained, but that can be felt. A feeling that once is in me has caught on and not gone. But the woman I loved is dead. Strange, when I arrived here, I had never experienced love. But now, love has come to me, but has also gone. But to tell you the story is what I shall write. So audience, sit back and enjoy the MOULIN ROUGE that tells the story of love that came together, that was lost and has yet remained. The MOULIN ROUGE.
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far over land and sea. A little shy and sad a while, but very wise was he. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far over land and sea. A little shy and sad a while, but very wise was he.
Oh, how do you do? My name is Marie Raymond.
Toulouse-Lautrec Montfort.
I'm terribly sorry. We are rushing for rehearsing for a play right now. A play. Something very modern called Spectacular.
And it's set in Switzerland.
Talks about the Argentinian.
How is he?
Wonderful.
What are you doing? Now the play will not be ready to present to the financiers tomorrow.
I still have to finish the music.
Yeah, someone else can do that part.
Where on earth will we find someone to play a young, sensitive Swiss poet goat herder?
The hills are symphonic with the sound of descant.
Oh, stop. Please stop that insufferable droning.
It's drowning out my words. Just stick to some decorative piano. There were some artistic differences over Audrey's lyrics.
A nun wouldn't say that about a hill.
How about the hills are vital in toning the descent?
The hills quake and shake.
The hills are incarnate with symphonic melodies.
The hills?
The hills.
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. I love it.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. It fits perfectly.
Incandiferous. We should write the show together. Excuse me?
Here's to your first job in Paris. Toulouse, Zidler will never agree to this. Have you ever written a play before?
No.
The boy's got talent. I like him. Nothing funny, I just like talent. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
With Christian, we can write the Bohemian Revolutionary show we've always dreamt of.
How will we ever convince Zidler? Toulouse had a plan?
Satine.
Yes. We will dress him up in a suit and say that he's a famous English writer. Once Satine hears him sing, she'd be so amazed and insist that he writes spectacular.
I can't write the show. Why not? I don't know if I am a Bohemian revolutionary. Do you believe in beauty, my friend?
Yes.
Freedom.
Yes.
Truth.
Of course.
Love.
Love. Above all else, I believe in love.
Glory awaits, Christian. This is my mantra. It is a hard life we lead, but we have our honor. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In the torn-up town, no postcode envy, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, steamships, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We're not caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. Don't run in our blood. That kind of love's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Now tell me, Christian, what do you believe in? Freedom, truth and love. Freedom, truth and love.
Let's get him ready for the show. You will do my poetry. For Satine, Harriet Zidler and her infamous girls. They call them her diamond dogs.
Welcome to the Moulin Rouge! Thank you for gracing us with your presence, the aristocrats of the society. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to all my diamonds!
We met Mama Lie down at old Moulin Rouge, strutting our stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey Joe, wanna give it a go? Gitchy, gitchy, ya, da, da. Gitchy, gitchy, ya, here. Mocha chocolate, ya.
Creole lady mama
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Ladies and gentlemen, bohemians and artists, coquettes and boulevardiers, may I present to you our sparkling diamond, the unique, the indomitable, the one and only Satine.
Diamonds are forever. They are all I need to please me. They can stimulate and tease me. They won't leave in the night. I've no fear that they might desert me. Diamonds are forever and ever and ever. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you feed your pussycat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shaped, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. 'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. All single ladies, 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 all single ladies.
Is the Duke here? Liebchen, would Mummy ever let you down?
Where is he? Will he invest?
My darling, just look at yourself. After meeting with you, how could you resist?
What's his type? Wilting flower? Bright and bubbly? Or smoldering temptress?
I'd say smoldering temptress.
Now remember, darling Satine, a real show with a real theater, with a real audience, where you will be the real actress. Now, show me the Duke.
Look over my shoulder. It's a gentleman across the room.
Got it. Isn't he a bit too young to be a Duke?
Wait, let me check. That's him now. Go.
How wonderful of you to take interest in our show.
It sounds very exciting. I'd be delighted to be involved. Assuming you like what I do?
I'm sure I will. Thought we could do it in private?
Yes, you know, a private poetry reading.
Ooh, a poetry reading? I love a little poetry after supper.
Come and get me, boys. Black Star, Roscoe, talk to me, Harry Shidler, tell me all about it. There may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer. But diamonds are a girl's best friend. There may come a time when a hard-boiled employer thinks you're but get that ice or else no dice. He's your guy when the stars are high, everywhere when it's on TSA. Diamonds are a girl's best. Diamonds are a girl's best. Diamonds are a girl's Doubt the Duke's gonna get his money's worth tonight.
Don't be unkind, Nini.
Oh, Marie. Oh, these silly costumes.
That twinkle-toed Duke took the bait, girl. A pattern like him, you could be the next shining star.
Can I be an actress?
Why not? You've got the talent.
I'm telling you, my darling, you hook that Duke and you'll be lighting the new stages of Europe.
I'll be a real actress, Marie. A great actress.
And well, you certainly weaved your magic with the Duke last night.
How do I look?
Smoldering temptress.
This is a wonderful place for poetry reading, don't you think? Poetic enough for you? Maybe a little supper, some champagne.
I'd rather just get it over and done with.
Very well. Then why don't you come down here? Let's get over and done with.
No. I prefer to stand.
You don't have to stand.
Sometimes it takes time. What I do is quite modern. You might find my writing strange, but you might enjoy it.
I'm sure I will.
The sky, the bluebirds.
Come on.
I think there might be some shaking.
Is everything okay?
I'm a little nervous. Sometimes it takes a while for inspiration to come.
Oh, yes. Let me help. Does this inspire you? Do you want a hug? You want it, don't you?
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide.
Ooh, poetry. This is what I want. Naughty words.
If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. Oh, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Looks like he got the job.
I can't believe I'm in love with a young, handsome, and talented Duke.
Duke? Not that the title's important.
Of course.
I'm not a duke.
Not a Duke?
I'm a writer.
A writer?
Yes, a writer.
Toulouse. You're not one of Toulouse's talents? Bohemian impoverished protégé?
You could say that.
Oh no! I'm going to kill him!
There might be a small hitch.
But what about the Duke? My dear Duke. Harriet! The Duke is coming! Out! Out back!
My dear, are you decent for the Duke?
Where were you? I was looking for you.
Dear Duke, allow me to introduce you to Mademoiselle
Satine. How wonderful of you to take time out to visit.
The pleasure, I fear, will be entirely mine, my dear.
Oh, I'll leave you two squirrels to get better acquainted. But remember, a kiss on the hand might be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friends.
After tonight's pretty exertions on stage, you must be in need of refreshment.
Don't you just love the view?
Charming.
I feel like dancing.
I should like a glass of champagne.
No! It's a little bit
funny?
What is?
This feeling inside, how wonderful life is now that you are here in this world.
That's very beautiful.
It's from spectacular. Suddenly, with you here, I finally understood the true meaning of words. Now that you are here in this world, life feels wonderful.
And what meaning is that, my dear?
Duke, don't you toy with my emotions. You must know the effect you have on women. Oh, Duke, you're right. We should wait until the opening night.
Wait.
There's this power in you that scares me. You should go.
I just got here.
We would see each other every day during the rehearsals, but you must wait until the opening night. Do you have any idea what would have happened if you were found?
Satine, I left my hat. Foul play?
Oh, Duke, it's a little bit funny. This feeling inside, beautifully spoken. Let me introduce you to the writer.
The writer?
Yes, we were rehearsing.
You expect me to believe that dressed like this, in the arms of another man, and in your room, and you two were rehearsing?
How's the rehearsal going?
Shall we take it from the top? I hope the piano's in tune.
Sorry, got held up.
Me too.
Would you like a drink? Oh my goodness! When I looked into your eyes,
You inspired me.
I realized we had much work to do, so I called in an emergency rehearsal.
Then where's Zidler?
I didn't bother, Harriet. Dear Duke, I am terribly sorry.
Harriet! The Duke knows about the emergency rehearsal.
Emergency rehearsal?
to incorporate the Duke's artistic ideas. Cat's out of the bag!
Yes, the Duke loves our new writer.
And that's why he's so keen to invest.
Invest? Invest?
Oh, yes, invest.
You can't blame me for hiding Christian away. I'm way ahead of you, Zidler.
Oh, dear Duke. Let's go to my office to peruse the paperwork.
What's the story? If I'm to invest, I must know the story.
Will you see the story?
Duluth!
The story is about...
The story's about...
It's about love.
Love?
It's about love overcoming all obstacles.
And it's set in Switzerland.
Exotic Switzerland.
India. It's set in India.
And there's a courtesan.
Oh, the most beautiful courtesan.
But her kingdom's invaded by an evil Maharaja.
And to save her kingdom, she has to pursue the evil Maharaja. But on the night of the persuasion, she mistakes...
A penniless
sitar player. For the Maharaja, and he falls in love with. He wasn't trying to trick her.
He was dressed as a Maharaja because he was appearing in a play.
And I shall play the penniless tango dancer.
Sitar player.
He will sing like an angel, but dance like the devil.
Yes, all right. But what happens next?
The sitar player and the courtesan must hide their love.
But the sitar player's sitar, it's magical. It only speaks the truth.
Yes, and I'll be playing the magical sitar.
You are beautiful.
No, you're ugly
And you kinda give the game away, eh?
Tell him about the can-can.
The Tantric Can-Can.
The Tantric Can-Can is an exotic, spectacular scene that captures the wild bohemian spirit that the entire production embodies.
What do you mean by that?
It will be magnificent.
Opulent, tremendous, stupendous.
Gargantuan bedazzlement.
A sensual ravishment.
It will be
Spectacular! Spectacular! No words in the vernacular can describe this great event. You'll be dumb with wonderment. Returns are fixed at 10%. You must agree that's excellent. And on top of your fee, you'll be involved artistically.
What do you mean by that?
So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years. So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years.
Elephant, Arabians, Indians,
And courtesans.
acrobats, and juggling bears,
Party girls.
fire eaters,
Muscle men, contortionists, intrigue, danger, and romance. Electric lights, machinery,
all that electricity.
So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years. So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years. Spectacular, spectacular, no words in the vernacular can describe this great event. You'll be done with wonderment. The hills are alive with the sound of music. So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years. So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years.
The courtesan and sitar man are pulled apart by an evil plan.
But in the end, she hears his song.
And their love is just too strong.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside.
So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years.
The sitar player's secret song helps them flee the evil one. Though the tyrant rant and rails, it is all to no avail.
You will not escape!
Harold, no one could play him like you could.
No one's going to.
So exciting, we'll make them laugh, we'll make them cry. So delighting.
And in the end, should someone die?
So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years.
Generally, I like it.
Zidler has an investor. And the Bohemians have a show.
It's the end of the century. The Bohemian Revolution is here.
My dear Duke.
Please, don't take me for an imbecile, Harriet. I shall hold the deeds. And if there are any shenanigans, my manservant Warner shall take care of it the only way you underworld showfolk understand. Satine will be mine. It's not that I'm the jealous type. I just don't like other people touching my things.
I understand completely, my dear Duke.
Good. Now that we've come to an understanding, it appears that you have the means to transform your beloved Moulin Rouge into a theater. I shall woo Satine over supper tonight.
Yesterday.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I saw your light and I climbed up the. I just wanted to thank you for helping me get the job.
Of course. Yes, Toulouse was right. You are very talented. The show will be wonderful. Anyway, I should be going. We both have a big day tomorrow.
Wait, please wait. Before, when you thought I was the Duke, you told me you loved me. Was it just an act? Of course. But it felt real.
Christian, I'm a courtesan. I make men believe what they want to believe.
Silly of me to think that you could fall in love with someone like me.
I can't fall in love with anyone.
Can't fall in love? A life without love? That's terrible.
Being on the streets, that's terrible.
Love is like oxygen. Love is a many-splendored thing. Love lifts us up where we belong.
Please, don't start with it again.
In the name of love, one night in the name of love.
You crazy fool, I won't give in to you.
It's so easy. All you have to do is fall in love.
Love hurts.
All you have to do is play the game.
Love scars.
All you have to do is take on me.
No, 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 it ain't me.
Take me on.
No, 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 because you'll be gone in a day or two.
I love you always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will do for you.
Don't speak, I know just what you're thinking. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts.
Open up your eyes, then you realize. Here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, you'll be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love.
What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
You're breaking my heart. Suppose I never ever met you.
What's love got to do with it?
Suppose we never fell in love.
Who needs a heart?
Suppose I kept on singing love songs.
All of this music breaks my heart.
Yes, it breaks my heart. Yes, it breaks my heart. I can't help falling in love with you.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't
The greatest thing that you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return.
Are you mad? The Duke holds the deeds to the Moulin Rouge. He's spending a fortune on you. He's giving you a beautiful dressing room. And you're dallying with the writer? Harriet!
Don't be ridiculous.
I saw you together.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just infatuation. It's nothing.
Well, the infatuation will end. You go to the boy, tell him it's over. The Duke is expecting you for dinner tonight.
Where is she? Will she be up by tonight?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow at the earliest. She's confessing.
Confessing? Don't think I'm naive, Harriet.
She suddenly had a terrible desire to go to a priest and confess her sins. She wants to be cleansed from her former life. And she looks upon tonight as the wedding night.
Wedding night?
Yes, she's blushing. She's blushing like a bride. She's made it through the wilderness. She's made it somehow. She didn't know how lost she was until she found you. She was beat, incomplete. She'd been had. She was sad. But you made her feel, yes, you made her feel shiny and new.
Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Like a virgin, your heart's beat, in time, gonna give you all her love. Her fear is fading fast. In saving it all for you, only love can last. She's so fine, and she's thine. She'll be yours till the end of time, 'cause you made her feel. Yes, you made her feel she had nothing to hide. Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Like a virgin, your heart's beating, in time. Like a virgin, feels so good inside. You hold her and you touch her.
She's so fine, and she's mine. Makes me strong. Yes, she makes me well. Her love thought on. Yes, her love thought on. What was scared and cold. Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Like a virgin, when your heart beats every time. Like a virgin, feels so good inside. When you held her, and you touched her. When you held her, and you touched her.
What's wrong? Why is the physician here?
I have some bad news for you. Mademoiselle Satine is dying. She has consumption.
What? She has consumption. She's dying.
My little sparrow is dying? Marie, no one should know about this. The show must go on.
Yes, it must go on.
My dear Maharaja. Oops, Duke. Doesn't this place seem a bit too real to you? I mean, the Indian courtesan, the penniless sitar player, and the Maharaja?
I don't like this ending.
Don't like this ending?
Why would the courtesan choose a penniless sitar player over the Maharaja, who is offering a lifetime of security? That's real love. Once the sitar player is done, he will leave her with nothing. I suggest that in the end, the courtesan chooses the Maharaja.
But...
Sorry, but that ending does not agree with the bohemian ideals of truth, beauty, freedom, and...
I don't care about your ridiculous dogma. Why shouldn't the courtesan choose the Maharaja?
Because she doesn't love you. She doesn't love him.
Now I see, Mademoiselle Harriet. The ending will be rewritten with the courtesan choosing the Maharaja and without the lover's song.
My dear Duke, that will be quite impossible.
The poor Duke is being treated appallingly. These silly writers let their imaginations run away with them. Then why don't you and I go get a little supper? Then afterwards we can tell Harriet how we prefer to end the story.
I don't want you to meet him.
He could destroy everything. It's for us. You promised. You promised you wouldn't be jealous. It will be all right.
Yes, it will.
He's waiting.
No.
Welcome, my dear. I have a surprise for you.
We have a dance. Tells the story. And a man who falls in love with her. First, there is desire. Then, passion. Then, suspicion. Jealousy, anger, betrayal. Where love is for the highest bidder, there can be no trust. Without trust, there is no love. Jealousy. Yes, jealousy will drive you mad. Roxanne, you don't have to put on that red light. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it is right. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Roxanne, you don't have to sell your body to the night.
His eyes upon your face, his hand upon your hand, his lips caress your skin. It's more than I can stand.
When this production succeeds, you will no longer be a can-can dancer, but an actress. I will make you a star. Accept this as a gift from this Maharaja to his courtesan.
And the ending?
Let Zidler keep her fairy tale ending.
I couldn't. I couldn't go through with it. I saw you there. And I felt differently. And I couldn't pretend. And the Duke, he saw. Christian, I love you. I couldn't do it. I didn't want to pretend anymore. I didn't want to lie. I don't. And he knows.
You don't have to pretend anymore. We can leave. We'll leave tonight.
Leave. But the show.
I don't care about the show. As long as we have each other, that's all that matters.
Yes. We have each other.
As long as we have each other. Go to your dressing room to pack. No one must see you.
I understand.
And darling, I'll be waiting.
Forgive the intrusion. You're wasting your time. You don't understand how powerful the Duke is. He's going to kill Christian. He's insanely jealous. I know him. So just do his ending and go to him tomorrow night. Or the Duke will have Christian killed.
He can't scare us.
Darling, he's a powerful man. You know he can do it. What are you doing, Satine?
I don't need you anymore. You've always made me believe I was only worth a courtesan. But Christian loves me. He loves me. He loves me. And that is worth everything. We are going away from you. Away from the Moulin Rouge. Away from the Duke. Goodbye, Harriet.
You're dying. Satine, you're dying.
Another trick?
Oh, my love. The doctor told us.
Marie?
It's true, Satine.
I'm dying? I'm dying. I was a fool. I was a fool to believe it all. I was a fool to believe it all. Hence today. Yes, it all ends today.
No, just send Christian away. Well, you can save him now.
He'll fight for me.
Unless he believes that you don't love him.
What?
My child, you're a great actress. Just make him believe that you don't love him.
No.
Darling, use your talent to save him. Hurt him. Hurt him to save him. There is no other way. The show must go on, Satine. We're creatures of the underworld. We can't afford to love. Today's the day when dreaming ends. Another hero. Another mindless crime. Behind the curtain, in the pantomime. The show must go on.
What's wrong?
I'm staying with the Duke. After I left, the Duke came to see me. And he offered me everything. Everything I've ever dreamt of. He has one condition. I must never see you again. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
You knew who I was.
What about last night?
The difference between you and I is that you can leave anytime you choose. But this is my home. The Moulin Rouge is my home.
There must be something else. This can't be real. Something's wrong. Tell me what it is. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
The truth! The truth is, I am the Indian courtesan, and I choose the Maharaja. And that's how the story really ends.
He is mine!
Kiss hand, diamond's best friend. Kiss hand, diamond's best friend. Cold, God's old, when we all lose our charms in the end.
Satine! Satine!
Somebody fetch the doctor!
I'm sorry. Christian,
dying.
But I love you.
I'm sorry.
No. You'll be all right. I know you'll be all right.
I'm cold. I'm cold. Hold me. I love you, Christian. You've got to go on.
I can't go on without you.
You must. You've got so much to give. Tell our story. Tell our story, Christian. Write about our story. Promise me. Promise me. That way. That way, I'll always be with you.
Group of performers. Frenetic and high octane. The Duke Dudes and Boys of Roxanne. The energetic and lively dancers of Elephant Love Medley, Moulin Rouge Part 2 and Finale Dance. The glamorous, the graceful, dancers of diamonds, Moulin Rouge Part 1, Backstage Romance, Can Can and Roxanne. Now for the actors and cast. Nini, played by Lian Alodi. Arnav Sharma is the doctor. And presenter, the MVP, our very own diamonds dealer, Kshitij Sood. The Argentinian, portrayed by Mrigang Kapoor, and Arnav Agarwal is Toulouse. Dynamic theatre actors Kripa, Abha, Chinmay, Anya, Vanshika and Muskan. Presenting the Duke, played by none other than Vivan Khanna, and Harriet Zidler, played by Yana Kundu. Last, but definitely not the least, the spectacular, Suhani Suri as Satine and Ali Khan as Christian. Now let's applaud the efforts of the faculty that work tirelessly backstage. Communications and outreach, Miss Sudha Jacob. The seating and ushering teams. Brochure and MC, Mr. Siddhant Chaudhary. Videography, photography and social media, Mr. K. Gurucharan and his team. Makeup team. Costumes team. Transportation team. Stage management and logistics. Discipline and rehearsal in charges.
It's peanuts and lager. But for the aristocracy, it's quail eggs and caviar. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the Duke de Monroe.
Rehearsal managers, Miss Jaya Sharma and Mr. Amit Rajpal. Overall in charges, Miss Mona Sharma and Miss Ela Pandey. Live music by Mr. Geoffrey Williams and his team, accompanied by the student singers Ishan Shah, Anya Garg, and Pradnya Pradhan.
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Sound design and recording, Mr. Simon Massey, Mr. Shayok Banerjee, and Mr. Jason Robertson.
Your love gives me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bill. Money don't get everything.
Director of Speech and Accent, Mr. Saurabh Sinha.
That's right, I'm on.
Stage lighting and visual effects, Miss Isha Naravne.
Why must I live this way?
Scenographer, Mr. Palosh Mondal and Mr. Rajesh Anand.
These are the rats of the Latin Quarter, starving artists and thieves of Montmartre, our own beloved...
Producer, Miss Manjula Shenoy.
Watch out. You might get what you're after. Rouge, baby. Strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy. Burning down the house.
The director and choreographer, Mr. Norbu Sharing. And a special thanks to our school director and guiding light, Miss Sonia Gandhi Mehta, for making this production a reality.
And please give it up for the MC of the evening, Vatsal Kabra.
Unity to be real must stand the severest strain without breaking. What better an example to demonstrate these powerful words of Mahatma Gandhi than the vision of our esteemed chairman, Mr. Pramod Jain, our founder directors, and members of the management committee. Such a production would not have been possible if not for each member of the Pathways family, academic, administrative, and support staff. The incessant efforts of our staff and students alike are truly commendable. Let's give them another big round of applause, everybody. We'll start the dispersal now, so if the chief guests and parents could start first, and then the students will disperse.
This is where all your dreams come true. You are the Moulin Rouge!
Please proceed to the lower, the Han field, that's where dinner is.